Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing sign readings today, and as usual, I don't know who I'm reading for. I'm just gonna cut the deck and see which major arcana presents first. So let's see who this reading is for. Who am I reading for today? Who am I reading for? The Emperor, Aries. I just did an Aries reading for last week because I was behind. There's a lot of like energies that were showing as I was shuffling and a lot of court cards, so there might be a lot going on around you. Another Knight of Cups. Yeah, it was just, there was a lot of energy coming through. So Aries. The World keeps showing as well. The Empress. But we'll see what comes out. There's a lot of court cards showing, which, yeah, we'll get into it. I want to see what actually comes out, but it just feels like a lot of energy is going on. What's up with Aries? Okay. 2 and 10 of Cups showing. King of Swords. Whoa, that's like an energy of back off. The King of Swords, King of Air, King of Thought, rationality, discernment, communication, intelligence. This is like a defensive or defending energy with that sword of truth. That's like a back off, like step back energy. Man or woman is just very strong in that stance, like right now really standing and owning communication. They might be very intelligent or witty, but again, man or woman, it's just very strong in that stance. Interesting. Has picking up on a lot of energies around, because like in this card, the 6 of Wands below this, you know, those are kind of like, it's like a getaway, like others stay back kind of energy. We have a 10 of Cups on the bottom with Justice. That's speaking to love. There's the Fool, your major. Can we get like one more? Okay, the Queen of Swords. Whoa! Wow. Okay, interesting. There's the Queen of Swords, and in mirroring completely exactly opposite of this King of Swords. If this is you and another person, you are on a break from each other right now, or you're like, it's kind of an energy of like, don't come near me, I will cut with that sword, because like even the people in the wands are mirroring each other, like they're masculine and masculine, feminine and feminine. This is a more tired energy than this one. It's just 2 more wands, a bit further in the wand cycle, done a little bit more, seen a little bit more, a little more tired, but still holding that defensive stance. This could all just be you, because that's very united on both fronts, the masculine and the feminine. It kind of is seeming to me like this one would be the one if it's 2 people. And what's happening within with our masc and femme dynamic, it usually does play out with other people around us in our lives. This very well could be a person, man or woman. These are air signs, by the way. This one would be the one that would be not to be tampered with a little bit more, because again, she's a little more weary, man or woman, but this queen's a little more weary. She is a little more tired, has a little less patience, and is a little more ready and willing to cut with that sword, because this king is sort of looking a little tired, just in this position, a little less active about it. Look at all that fire, and she's like, her sword is lit up, she's in a stance about to cut, and he's not so much, he's in more of a defensive stance. Interesting, really interesting. On the bottom, there's an energy of there's the Eight of Wands. That's fascinating. So we go from the 7 on this king side to the 9 of Wands, 7, 9 progression. There's something that happens in between these two states. It's the Eight of Wands. This is underlying, so I want to look at this. I want to pull for this because this is the bulk. I do want to clarify these two energies too, because if it's two people, that'll give you kind of an indication. But if this is your reading, then you know which one's more on the defensive, which one's kind of more active in this stance. We do have a Four of Cups, which is the card of it's kind of like disillusioned, or like a bored, disinterested kind of energy as well. It's like Spirit's offering a cup to them, which is an opportunity, and they're not focusing on it at all. She's like, please look at that cup, and he's like, eyes closed. Could be this king too, because this king, the way that the cards are, he's kind of looking away from this queen. So she's a little bit more lit up about it. But there's this suggests some kind of movement or communication in between these two states of being. If it's just you, it's like you're in this like state just doing you, with this energy, just hanging out. This was attached to it, the 9 of Pentacles, which is again that close eyes, like with these two together, it's like, no, I'm good. I'm stable, I'm happy, I'm good with my 3 cups, right? You know, and then there's this like communication or like force. It's either coming from this queen, or something, if this is all just you, like you're in this Zen state almost, you're good. You're like, back off. Or I'm just doing me over here, I'm good. And then there's this 8 progression, something about this energy, and then pushed into like this more reactive queen energy with that seen a little bit more, a little less willing, you know what I mean, energy. So let's look at, we're going to progress through the wands. So we'll look at this King and 7 of Wands first, and then we will look at the actual 8 of Wands, and then we'll look at the Queen. Tell me about this King of Swords. Tell me about this King of Swords for Aries, please. Your logical king. He is also focused on that sword. He's just kind of staring at his sword there. Thinking about something, maybe, okay, confirmation. Tell us about this King of Swords for Aries, please. Tell us about this King of Swords for Aries. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Devil. Knight of Wands is an excitable energy. It's kind of coming in like this. So whether the king is kind of walking away from that, or the king is actually moving in a different direction, or is responsible for this energy towards this queen energy, towards or away from. It's just interesting, like with this energy. This is like a very pensive king, guarded, defensive. But with this, it's very excitable. It's fast moving energy. We have a Knight of Cups on the bottom. If this was a relationship, it just looks like an ending. This is the end of tarot. I want to get a little bit more for this Knight of Wands. The Devil was showing. Tell me a bit more about this King of Swords, Knight of Wands energy, please, for Aries. We do have a Knight of Wands showing, like that could be you guys in this energy. Tell me a little bit more about this King of Swords, Knight of Wands energy. That's too many, but I'll take that. Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit. He's thinking about something. Knight of Pentacles, or Ace of Pentacles. That's a new beginning. It can also be an offer. With this, it might be just like completely going into the new with that World energy that was showing. But it's the start of a new physical cycle. Or pursuit of something with that Knight of Wands. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. There's a Knight of Wands. Or Knight of Wands, King of Swords. There's that Four of Cups. Tell me about the Knight of Wands energy. Four of Cups, yeah. The Sun and the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know what else this one is yet. Five of Wands, yeah, that's a lot of, like something's kind of done here. Or they're done with something, you're done with something. Ten of Swords is a card of like, it was showing, that's a lot of Virgo energy. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Ten of Swords is a painful card, and we're nearing the Ten of Wands. But the Sun and the Five of Wands, like that's like, see how Five of Wands, they're all beating each other there with sticks. And then this king again was like, no, like back off, like focusing that way. Same thing, like this Sun is a happy card. It's like going out like away from this, or illumination. There's this Four of Cups. You're in the background again, rejection. It's just like rejecting something. Three of Cups, yeah, 3 and 4 Cups. I'm gonna like just call it kind of like I see it. You know, in this one, he's kind of just sitting with that 3 of Cups too. In this very single energy, like very, like, I'm good doing me kind of energy. It kind of screams like somebody who's rejecting an offer or not looking at something right now because they're kind of just doing them. Like they're, you know, just hanging out. Maybe they're having fun. Maybe they're celebrating. Maybe that's what they're focused on right now. Not so much this Ace of Cups, this offer. right? Because this knight is kind of like running away from it. And this can be very like, it's fast moving knight energy, minor for Saggies. It's like an adventurous knight, right? But he's kind of like the offer, you know, I guess, okay, it's meeting in the middle there. But the 4 to the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Cups keeps coming out. It is an energy of like disinterest, rejection, or losing an opportunity. They're kind of focused on that right now. Because I'll be honest, the way that it came out for me was this way, like going the opposite way. Their focus is on those 3 cups right now, which is like drinking, celebration, social energy, right? But I'm getting solitude off of this king, so that's very interesting. Because in this card, he's got his eyes closed. He's not really paying attention to that either, which could just suggest, oh, okay, yeah, the focus is on their cup, right? 3 to the 4 of Cups, there's 1 cup, right? Involved somewhere, and that's kind of what this king seems to be doing. But let's look at the 8 of Wands. I want to see Ace of Swords. The Star and the Hierophant. Queen of Wands. Major for Taurus and Aquarius. The star is like hopes, dreams. It's the star that guides you, right? The star you wish upon. It's a very hopeful, optimistic energy. With this, it's like, can be very, it's like the Pope, religion, belief systems. Believing in a star is this, like, this would be like religion, faith is my religion with this. So very interesting. It's kind of hopeful energy, but like very resolute. I want to look at each of those separately. Also, too, this king could just be having a good time right now. Like, not really interested in anything serious or, like, committing to anything, or just, like, again, they're kind of just doing them. They're focused on themselves. They're having fun. Oh, the 9 of Wands flew upside down. That's weird, because that happened in another reading, this exact card, and it flew upside down. It's actually not that often that the sun, or cards fly out upside down that often in the readings, and then for the same one. That's so weird. And no, I didn't set it up that way. It just flew out and it like went like upside down. Interesting. This is like carefree, not worried, not burdened. And then that's the energy of this Queen of Swords too. So we will look at that Queen of Swords next, but that is a very carefree energy and hopeful and optimistic with the star there. Interesting. Tell me about the Hierophant and the star, please. Tell me about the Hierophant and the star. The Chariot. This is a lot of commitment. That's very interesting. That's this energy between these two states here. Oh, my little one is fussing, so I might have to come back to this. It's a very triumphant energy and also very determined. Major for Cancer. Three of Swords. Ooh. It's like heartbreak. Painful energy. Yeah, with all this commitment here, because this is very stoic, determined, serious energy, even with this hopeful star, and then the carefree nature of the reverse Nine of Wands, or that's just like really done. With some heartbreak there, it seems like focusing on, again, just self enjoyment, celebrating things, like really focusing more on that, directing attention more onto an optimistic or lighthearted focus, like maybe even a distraction of sorts. We do have a Queen of Wands and a Page of Pentacles on the bottom with that guarded energy. This person, if this is a relationship, there's a Two of Cups here with some loss too. It seems like this person's really not focusing on that. On this relationship. Neither of it you are, really, from the looks of it. It might be a time to go off and just explore some new horizons. This is the Queen of Wands, keeps showing, very attractive queen. Is the underlying energy with a Page of Pentacles, and then mirroring with that guarded energy as well. It might just be time to focus elsewhere, away from this, or it's just done with that world energy. Let's look at this queen, and then I'm going to wrap it up because my baby, she's fussing and it's time to go. Tell me about this King of Swords with this Nine of Wands. Wow, painful. Painful. Sorry. I'm going to wrap this up right now. She's just in the other room with her Faja there. Wow, Wheel of Fortune, turning the tides, moving to calmer waters, away from this situation. 9-9, really reaching the end, again, ready to cut with that sword. Interesting. Okay, anything else for this Queen of Swords here? Ooh. High Priestess with the Seven of Swords. That's like secrets. Wow, Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords. That suggests healing. This is like a deceitful trickster, saboteur. It's the energy of screwing people over, even. This queen's just not having it. She's really looking elsewhere. Guarded against this queen also, this king also. Oh, interesting. The Knight of Wands mirroring here with also some solitary energy there, feminine, doing some soul searching there as well. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, you guys. The Wheel of Fortune is here though, and with this energy, it's like they're sailing to calmer waters. So if it's just time to let this go, like this suggests endings, right? Or the Wheel of Fortune, sorry, not the world. But this change is fortunate, like it's a much needed one. So I'm gonna leave it at that, you guys. But till next time, I wish you all the best. Take care.